Clips for your knives. That's the focus of today's video. Stick around, it's coming right up. Hello everybody, and thanks for coming back for another video. This is Dave and I'm glad you're with me. Joining me out here in the shop today while we talk about clips for your pocket knives. So as y'all are aware, most modern day folders all come with a pocket clip. They're very common on all the new style knives, very many of them. But older knives and slip joints, camp knives, scout knives, all those kinds of knives. Some of those knives can be a little bit bulky in your pocket if they don't have a clip on them to keep the knife from falling all the way down into the bottom of your pocket, turning sideways, not very comfortable. So I've got some solutions for that. Some of these things are pretty obvious, but stick around because some of these things I'm sure you haven't seen before and it might be something you're interested in. So clips come in a variety of different styles and shapes and all that kind of stuff. You can get them off of old broken Chinese knives. You can order them online. They're fairly inexpensive if you don't want to tear a knife apart just to get the clip off of it. You can find them for, around $1 or something like that. They're not very expensive at all. And then you can add them onto a knife, such as I did on this knife a while back. I made new handle scales for this out of Paducah. And I just took a clip that was on another knife, and with 3 wood screws I made this one scale a little bit thicker so that I could use the longest screws possible, and screwed it on there with some wood screws. And that's a quick and easy way to add a clip to a knife with wooden scales. Now if you have a knife with plastic scales, for an example, a Victorinox or something like that, you can add a clip to it. I haven't done one on a Victorinox personally, but you can get a clip and add it onto the scale. Felix Imler over in Switzerland has a great video. If you look him up, he has a great video where he shows you a few different ways on how you could add one if you don't want to spend the money and buy one of the Victorinox bolt-on style clips that goes on the ring on your Victorinox, the little lanyard ring, key ring, whatever you want to call it on a Victorinox. They have a clip that mounts onto that with a couple of screws. So that might be something you're interested in if you want to add a clip to your Victorinox. And like Felix pointed out in his video that I came across the other day, which prompted me to make this video, having a pocket clip can cause hot spots if you're using it a lot, if you're just pulling it out to cut a box open, something like that, no big deal. But if you're using this knife quite a bit and you're gripping it to do some pretty heavy tasks with it and stuff like that, you can get some hot spots on your hand from it having that clip. So that's just something to be aware of. A way to avoid that is if you have a knife that has a lanyard hole or any type of a bail, you could put a clip on it. And I don't have any store-bought ones, but they're pretty cheap. I think you can find them on Amazon and various places. But basically this is all it is. It's a clip that you can clip onto your pocket, and then you can hook your knife to the bail or the ring it has on it or whatever it has. I make these out of PVC. This is just a couple of examples that I have that I made out of PVC. And I'll leave a link down in the description for the video where I show how I make these. And they're really easy and a lot of fun to make. And basically they start off with just PVC pipe that I've cut down. And I use a heat gun and I form it around various molds that I've shaped like this for various size clips. You can make them any size you want. Here's a big one. Here's a fairly large one that you could use, in a holster or something like that. I've never had one of these break. They hold up very well. I dye them with PVC dye. You can see all that in that video if you want to check that out after you finish watching this video. Check that video out, and it gives you all the ins and outs on how I make these. This longer one here you could actually use on your belt. You could feed your belt through, or you could clip it onto your belt or clip it in your pocket. It being longer like that. And then you can just take your knife and clip it on there and hang that in your pocket. That's just a very simple, easy thing you can do to make your knife a little bit more comfortable in your pocket, is to hang it off a clip like that. I save clips from everything. Here was a clip off of a tape measure that broke. You could use something like this and attach this to a knife. You could attach this to, here's a little piece of aluminum, and I haven't finished it yet, but I was going to mount it to this piece of aluminum, cut it, drill a hole in it, and there's a little clip right there. Here's a clip I bent up that I never finished. Still needs to be cut off and hole drilled and dyed and a little bit more sanding on it, but that's basically what it'll look like, the smaller version clip. So these are really great. So this video isn't about slips, but let's say you're a slip lover. You love to keep your knives in a slip, but you don't like them down in your pocket, falling down into the bottom and that kind of thing. You can make a clip slip. And I made a video on this, showing this. This is one of my plastic clips on a slip that I made for this large hawkbill knife right here. And so there's another option. You can make a clip slip. You can easily add a small clip, such as this one right here, onto this slip if you wanted to. Let's say you're not a fan of slips. You're a fan of the modern day clip style knives, but you like older vintage knives. Here's an Hobnail number 8, and you can easily add a clip to this knife right here. What I do in the case of this one, I'd pick out a clip, let me find one, like this one right here would work on this knife right here. So what I would do is I would cut this off right here, cut these 2 holes, just leave this 1 hole, leave these sides square. I would go ahead and flatten both sides of this and taper it down and flatten it so it's nice and flat, and then I would just mortise it out, and I would just mortise that out for the clip to fit down in there, and then I can use 1 pin and it won't have any side to side rock because of the mortising. And then just through pin it all the way through, and that way it'll be nice and secure on there, rather than just a wood screw with 1 hole. And you could position it to where you could still add a thong hole to it if you wanted to. You could put it over here, and then still have room to put a thong hole right here in this knife. So if I was going to add a clip to this number 8 Hobnail, that's what I would do with this clip right here. Let's say you have a knife that already has a thong hole in it. Right here, like this knife had. It had a thong hole, now it has a pocket clip. That's a piece of spring wire that I just bent into shape, and then I soldered it into the thong hole. So that's just another method, different way you could add a pocket clip. And in this case, it's a little lockback knife that now sports a pocket clip. Maybe there's some Buck 110 fans or Buck 112 fans watching, and you're interested in adding a pocket clip to your Buck 110 or your Buck 112 or whatever, or a similar style knife. I've mentioned this before. These are the perfect knives to practice various techniques on. These cheap made in Pakistan folders, and you can add a pocket clip to this very easily, actually. This didn't take any time at all, and I didn't clean up my soldering, as you can see, because I just made this for an example to show for this video. But this is actually brass pin material, brass rod. Let me grab it. Yeah, it's just basically brass rod that you can buy in 12-inch lengths. And you want to anneal it before you bend it, or it will crack on you. Just heat it up with a torch where you want to make your bends at, and anneal it first, and bend it into shape. Drill a couple of holes in your bolsters. It just goes in down to the liner, and brass is very easy to solder. Flux it up real good and solder it in place, and then you've got a nice little pocket clip. And then there you have a nice little brass pocket clip on your knife. So just another option. Okay, let's say you have a traditional slip joint pocket knife and you want to add a clip to it. Here's my suggestions. Number one, if it's big enough and it has brass bolsters, you could simply go with something like this. You could use even smaller diameter. But probably the easiest way would be take your slip joint. Let's say we wanted to be able to hang this in our pocket. What I would do in the case of a jackknife like this, where both blades pivot on one end, or if it was a single blader, on the opposite end, I would take this pin out, replace it with a longer pin, and make a shackle style bail like this, bend it into shape, and pin that on and put a shackle on that bolster on that end. In the case of a Stockman like this one right here, you could do the same thing and put a shackle style bail on it, just putting a longer pivot pin in. You could certainly do that on a Stockman. In the case of this Stockman right here, what I would do is take it apart, and this show side liner right here, you can see there's no blade that pivots right here, so it won't interfere with it. Let's just say this is the liner for that knife. You can take a piece of brass that has the protective film on it here still, and trace it out and make a new one, and add a tab on the end and drill a hole in it. And then you can put a ring on it, and then you can hang it off of one of these clips or whatever into your pocket. So that's just another method of what you could do. If you have the ability to make new liners out of brass, you can make another liner and just add a little tab on it, drill a hole in it, and kind of turn it into like a Victorinox or, any one of those style knives. And then one final method to show you, and I think this one's the coolest, so I saved it for last. You can make a folding bail belt loop pocket clip like this for any camp style knife that has a bail. This takes the regular style bail, not the shackle type. If you have a scout knife or a camp knife that takes this style bail right here, the kind that just pinches into the hole, you can make one of these fairly easily. I actually made 3 of these before I got one that I really liked, but this is not my design. This style here of pocket clip or belt clip was actually used on old Craftsman scout knives. I'm not sure when they were made. Very hard to find any information on them. Not sure if there's a particular name for this style, but it folds up, and in my case it snaps because I put a longer pin in, and then I shaped the pin and painted it over so it would snap over that pin. But here's a picture of one that inspired me, and yeah, you can see it's a pretty cool design. You can still carry it in your pocket the usual way, or if you wanted to hang it in your pocket or hang it on your belt, you can just pivot it up and here's the I think this was the first one, and I made this part too long right here, so you didn't have really a whole lot of room to be able to clip it into your pocket. And then the second one, I wasn't real happy with how it came out. It wasn't coming out very symmetrical. So and it's just coat hanger. That's all I used was coat hanger. And then when I got it to the shape I wanted and everything, I took a torch and I burned the varnish off of the coat hanger wire, and then I blackened it. I put that black finish on it. So that's it. Just an old scout knife, an old Imperial scout knife that now has a clip, just like those old Craftsman knives did. I really like that. That's cool. I think I'll be making some more of these. So let me know what your favorite style is down there in the comments. I would love to hear what you think. I really do appreciate everybody watching. Hope you're having a great day. This is Dave. See you in the next one.